What's up, everyone? Okay, so here's an update. So I was leaking coolant, and so when I unbolted the water pump, it wasn't bolted down 100%. So I'm thinking that's the reason why I'm leaking coolant, because that's the only way that coolant is leaking from down there when I added new coolant. Right now I figured out why there was white smoke coming out of my engine. It's because I wrapped the headers. So I'm going to remove that. I'm not going to keep it. They're too cheap and they're from eBay. And so I also ordered another ignition coil just itself, because the boot came off and it was lodged in and it was stuck on top of the spark plug. So that's coming in on Monday, and I still have not freaking found a way to fix my clutch. There's hardly any pressure. Let me show you. I'm not even done working on the interior of my car just yet. I haven't even finished sound editing. Okay, so this is my clutch. No feedback. It's not leaking up there, so that's good. The only problem is that there's air in the cylinder and the hoses. So I've ordered a some washers and a new bolt, because the washers for the clutch master cylinder or slave cylinder isn't working properly. And so when I had my car running on that first day that I showed the video, I got an error message with my thermostat. For some reason it's not working. Either it's open or it's not working, but no further, I got a replacement. And the thermostat was very cheap. So if you need one for a Honda S2000, go on Amazon. So I took out the tension pulley and then the alternator. So for those of you who don't know what the tension pulley is, this is the one that goes around your belt, and if you want to remove your belt, you have to bend this one using a ratchet. Not the female ratchet, that ratchet. This alternator, yeah, I don't know if I want to get a new one. I'd rather just clean this one, which supposedly I cleaned all of it, but this thing is a little dirty. I just spray painted this one. I don't know, but I like the blue hoses, but the spray paint that I had, it's all coming off. So I am so exhausted right now. I've been working on this car non-stop, almost let's say almost 20 hours a week. I've been working on this car, 4.5 hours a day. If I don't have hours at my other job, my second job or third job, I'm only spending about 12 to 16 hours a week for this, and that's mostly just taking everything apart, cleaning them, and then waiting on the parts that I ordered. So now I just gotta buy a new coolant, because I'm all out of coolant. I drained the coolant so I could get to that water pump. So this is gonna be pushing me back at least a few weeks. Oh, and another update, that part that was stripped is now fixed. It's not fixed 100%. I would say probably 95%. I made another hole, or drilled a new hole, but back here there's a hole right there because I didn't do it straight enough. Well, this is my Honda S2000 and it's kicking my ass right now. It starts, but hopefully I can get up and running to start 100%. Oh yeah, and then I remove a lot of motor oil because motor whatever oil, because I was blowing white smoke and it sounds like I was having a Harley Davidson sound in the back. If you've seen the first video. If you've not seen the first video, sorry I have not uploaded that on YouTube. But yeah, and I need to get a new front bumper because there's a lot of dings and damages from the cherry picker and going in and out and underneath the car. So yeah, that's another project that I have to do later. And then the headlights I need to take care of. It's not as clear as it was factory. And there'll be another update in maybe by summer, which I am going to cut some air vents off of the hood, and I'm going to remove this cover, or maybe cut a hole in there, but this whole entire hood is going to be covered with sound deadening. I forgot that one expensive material, but they do cover the trunk. The Be Quiet does not, so I'm not going to go after that. Alright, until next time, and if you're curious on how much I spent on this engine plus parts without labor, let me know and I'll comment. I'll give you a reply. Till next time, I got you guys in the future, and hopefully by tomorrow all that will be in here, and all I need to worry about is that and that. Alright, you guys have a good night.